Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Our top story today, petrol prices for November have been revealed.
And Instagram was glitching and people freaked out.
Yes, they did. Also, the UAE president gets a call from the new UK PM.
Oh, and we have a big reveal today with the Mbadla World Tennis Championship.
And that's coming to you all later in the show. That will be between 8:45 and 8:55. We are super excited for that announcement and we're super excited to be the ones to bring that announcement to you. But before we get into all of that, you're not Simran.
I know.
Welcome, Amy Jones.
Thank you very much. I thought I would, grace everybody's presence today.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit of a change up.
It is a little bit. I'm a little bit jealous of Simran. She's down at Catch 22 having breakfast, and that'll be on her Instagram story. So you can check it out at 9 a.m.
Not a hard life for her, is it?
No,
nice,
not at all.
Nice morning treat.
She doesn't need to hear us, but so I can tell. Here's what we do in the show.
Yeah,
we do a little giveaway sometimes.
Oh, treats!
We have this really cool athleisure set from F5. They're a sustainable athleisure brand. Love them. And we want to give them away to people on the show.
Yeah, I actually saw these and I kind of wanted them for myself. Look how cute they are.
We think they're like a unisex, matching nails.
Conscious.
You know what people are really getting? Oh yeah, so basically tag someone if you think they deserve this nice athleisure set. Tag anyone and we're going to
tag me if you want to. Is that allowed? No.
Trying to finesse free stuff on the show.
Look how nice it is, though.
You know what I like?
See how nice? I'll fold it nicely for the people.
Yeah, we have to keep it folded. F5, amazing brand. So people are leveling up. Like even the word athleisure has just gotten fancier. Like when did that word come from?
Everybody is like. All I see is people in gym kit. I don't even know whether or not people go to the gym kit, go to the gym. They're always in this kind of gear.
Matching sets. And I'm like, are you at home answering the door to your delivery guy in these amazing matching sets? I don't know about you.
Go on, Case. What do you
I would love to know what you guys are answering the door. Like, I've been very chill attire. And last night was obviously Halloween. And I had sweets set up.
Did people trick or treat?
No one came. But there was there was a footfall of people outside, and I just looked at what I was wearing, and I was like, please, do not.
Maybe that was your Halloween.
Knock on the door right now.
Maybe that was the Halloween costume. Slob.
Definition of just as messy as you could possibly be, but isn't that everyone? Or are you wearing matching sets?
I mean, at home, I'm very much like open the door and kind of be like, hiya, thank you, close the door.
I feel for the delivery drivers because I'm sure they're like.
I mean, they must have seen some sights in their times.
I don't show them the site. I literally.
You're literally like,
thanks so much. Appreciate that.
But it's the same thing in the airport. Like people are now this is taking off. Like, people just look so good.
So glam.
So glam. I mean, again, when I go on a flight, usually it's back to the UK, which is 7-hour flight. It's a long time. I'm literally in I am actually, yeah. But the thing is that I look more of a slob. I look worse. But I see all these people looking in matchy sets, and they look so chic, and they've got have you ever seen those Instagram hacks? And where they've got this is what I wear to travel in, and I'm like, how do you look so good? I'm just shove it all together.
I think
I'm usually running late. That's why as well.
I think a matching set is the key. It's the key because this is comfortable. It's casual. It's a bit of both. You look like you tried. Even it's only because it's matching.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, maybe that's the thing. So guys, if you want this beautiful set and you don't want to give it to me, that's okay. But if you do want to give it to one of your besties, your buds, whoever really, tag them.
Tag them in the comments.
Tag them in the comments and they can be yours.
Quick reminder, this show is brought to you by the Mbadla World Tennis Championship, which is kicking off in Abu Dhabi from December 16th to 18th at the International Tennis Centre at Zayed Sports City, Abu Dhabi. We are super excited and tickets are available now. We have a huge player announcement coming to you later in the show, so do stay tuned. And while they're the sponsors of the show, the opinions and statements are Lovin Dubai's. Ooh. Let's jump into our top stories. Petrol prices for November have been revealed. The news you did not know you were waiting for. Petrol prices for the month of November are here, and prices have risen.
But not that marginally.
But not that much. Not that much. You do not need to.
It's not that bad.
It's not as bad as Instagram freaking out yesterday. You do not need to freak out. 98 Super will be at 3 dirham 32 fils compared to October's 3 dirham and 3 fils. 95 Special will be at 3 dirham 20 fils comparison to October's 2 dirham 92 fils.
Yeah, and diesel will be at 4 dirhams and 01 fils. I can't say that. Compared to October's 376. And 91 E Plus will be at 313 dirhams compared to October's 285 dirhams. So marginal. It's still not great, but it's marginal.
Because the world in general is getting more expensive and we have this recession, we have the anticipation of recession looming, any price going up is a cause for concern.
Yeah.
However, we saw prices were going a lot higher. However, they dipped to the lowest in the last 8 months. Last month, it was consecutively dipping. This is the first time it's risen. So although, yes, it has risen, it hasn't risen to a point that we need to cause for concern. We didn't see the queues at the petrol stations last night. We're not having people as concerned as they were in the last 8 months.
Do you think people are getting used to it? Like, used to the rise, the fluctuation?
But but what's happening is there would always be, in Dubai, there's a price set every month. That's always been what's happening. But as prices rose to prices that we were so unused to, that's when the cause for concern happened. And that's when we saw the queues at the petrol stations every single month, particularly people who drive a lot for work. They were outside the night before, concerned that the petrol prices would go higher. We didn't see that last night.
Do you know what? And I'm going to say a controversial statement here. I don't notice it too much. Do you know why? It's because I'm so thankful that they're actually okay. Go to the UK, it is astronomical. It's so expensive to fill a tank of car. I've got a little Ford Focus. No, what have I got? Ford Focus? Ford Fiesta? One of those. I think it's Ford Focus. It is Ford Focus. I don't even know what car I have. So chill. No, it's not. It's because, anyway. Got a little Ford Focus, driving along. But to fill my tank here, it'll be like what? I'm doing very rough, but it'll be like, say, like 200 dirhams. Do it in the UK, you're looking at around 600.
What?
Dirhams. 600. 500, 600. It is so expensive.
Yeah, but for people who've never lived in the UK, this is a comparison.
True.
I started driving at the very height of the petrol prices, but that only means good things for me because it was 260 dirhams.
So now you're just saving money.
And now it's gone down to 180. So even though there's a little rise, I'm like, so that is quite a noticeable sum every week. And
yeah, that is true.
You know what I didn't realize?
Tell you what, it does rack up though.
You know what I didn't realize before I started driving? How often you need to fill your tank. Every single week.
Casey is a new
driver.
A new driver, and sometimes you can tell
because you're told you get how many kilometers heaps.
But you don't. I don't. Do you do like a lot of driving?
I don't drive that much. Every single week I need to fill up a tank.
No, surely not.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You don't live that far away.
No, I sometimes the weekends I take drives.
She's doing like little trips. That
How
she's not
often
telling
do you
people.
guys fill up your tanks?
Yeah, I don't know.
Twice a month.
Shahir's saying you're not.
That's a fuel-efficient car. Your car is new. Mine's a 2008 Jeep, so that's like an old, like a Pajero. That's why. Ali, how often do you fill up your car? Your nice fancy Jeep?
He's thinking.
Every week and a half, 2 weeks. Wow. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I think I probably, and I'm further away from you, probably like every week and a half, 2 weeks.
I've been done. Pajero drivers, there's thousands of you. How often are you filling up your cars?
I mean, it's a big car.
I have a two-door, so I have a little cute Pajero. And everyone is a Pajero driver. I see you all the time.
But do you fill your... Right, question. Do you... So this is the other thing, because a lot of people don't do this. So do you...
I wait.
Okay, so do they fill it right to the top? Do you wait until it's like bare minimum? Like, I will get I'll have the petrol light go, and I'll still push it. I've got the little... You know when it tells you...
Oh, God. No.
So this is the thing. So as soon as the light goes on, I'm still like pushing it because I have that mile thing. I think I set it on your car actually. And you've got the mile thing, and then they're there going, okay, this is great. And then, that's, so maybe Maybe you could like wait a little bit.
That's too risky business for me. I'm not going to be on the side of Shakeside Road with no petrol.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for those tips, though, Amy. Jumping into our next story, Instagram was glitching and people freaked out.
I know. What would we do? So people on Instagram noticed a major glitch yesterday afternoon. Lots of Instagram users reported accounts being randomly suspended or locked out. Many accounts also showing drops in followers in Instagram. So, comms tweeted, "We're aware that some of you are having issues accessing your Instagram account. We're looking into it and apologise for the Instagram inconvenience. #Instagram down."
They followed this with, "We resolved the bug now. It was causing people in different parts of the world to have issues accessing their accounts and caused a temporary change for some in numbers of followers." They followed this, by the way, with the sorry ! Frazzled emoji. We were beyond frazzled Instagram when we lost. We lost 10,000 followers. We're at 889. And by the way, we track our followers every single day. We are super excited about how they rise. And then I was driving home from work and I saw that we got to 881. And then I checked again. 879.
As you can tell, Casey had a very traumatic time because of this. I mean, it is.
This is a work issue. This is not a personal issue.
True.
This is a work issue.
I probably should be, yeah.
But we weren't the only ones. It was personal accounts were suspended. I know.
Do you know what though? I'm having a problem with my Instagram account where I'm on Instagram and I don't know if anybody else is having this problem, but you're on Instagram and then suddenly it just your phone takes you out of Instagram. And then I was like, is this me? Am I being a muppet?
It's not you. Abdullah Hamad also having the same issue. He said, "My Instagram is throwing me out from platform frequently." So you and Abdullah, same.
See, I'm not alone. Thankfully, I'm not alone. But yeah,
first WhatsApp last week, then Instagram this week.
I think Meta saw. I think that maybe this is the case. Meta saw Elon Musk trending because he brought a sync into Twitter this week. And I think he was thinking, do you know what? How am I going to get in the news? Let's take down WhatsApp. Let's take down Instagram. Everybody talk about me.
You think Mark Zuckerberg wanted his platforms to be part of the conversation? If he had left...
It's a conspiracy theory.
If he had left Meta with a fridge, that would have been hilarious, you know?
Oh, come on, Zuck. Do something fun. Take an appliance out.
For us, though, it's fine. But actually, we are so reliant on these social media platforms, beyond their communication tools, more so than we actually imagine. And for us, sitting here to chat about it, fine. But could you imagine the tech teams yesterday? After WhatsApp last week, the pressure on them to have high-performing platforms is phenomenal.
Yeah, I would hate to, I have to say, I would hate to be in their position. I used to work with a lot of tech teams, and we have a tech team here, and obviously they're busy doing their work, and then literally everything stops because you have to fix the problem, and it's a nightmare. Absolute nightmare.
Let's jump into our next story. By the way, if you do want to win this nice F5 set, please tag someone. And also, if you really want to win it, tell us why your friend deserves some nice athleisure wear. Our next story, UAE President gets a call from the new UK PM. So President His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan yesterday received a phone call from Rishi Sunak, who is the new Prime Minister of the UK. His Highness congratulated Sunak on his election as new Prime Minister and wished him every success in his new duties. And the pair reviewed bilateral ties and ways to enhance them across various fields, including economic development.
So the UAE and UK share a deeply rooted history of friendship and partnership, and I looked forward to building on our strong ties to benefit two nations and our people, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed said.
And in case you've been living under a rock and in case all of your internet went down, Sunak was appointed Prime Minister by King Charles III, who was the first to be appointed during his reign on October 25th, becoming the first British, Asian and Hindu to hold that position, which of course is a very amazing accolade.
I mean, it's great. It's great. It's hopefully we can see, obviously being the resident token British person sat here today, English person. You don't care. I care. It's good.
Care about prime ministers.
I hope it brings some form of stability. Now, I don't know what he's going to be like. I'm not going to share any form of political belief, but we need some stability. And hopefully, the fact that he's reaching out already, maybe it is. It's also so weird that it's King Charles III.
Interesting, yeah. But you're so right about that stability because
we need it. 100%.
The UK is just in political turmoil in terms of constant elections, constant it feels like there's no trust in your political system at all. It feels like the public are constantly unhappy, and maybe it's the media to blame. Who knows?
Oh, I think the media has a lot. Like, I'm saying this as we're sat here as media. No, I think there's a lot to be said. I think there's been just a lot of unrest, and I think they're just people are. My issue with politics is that everybody only seems to want to think about how they can actually stay in power, get in power, and then they're saying things that they kind of, are doing to kind of get the vote. Whereas obviously you can't. And I think no country really is in the best, like the world isn't in the best place. We've just come out of COVID. We've just had the pandemic. There's talk about a recession coming up, which, let's believe it's not going to happen. But there's talk, obviously. So there's obviously a lot of unrest. And unfortunately, we need to stop politicizing something like this. It's now a time to kind of come together and kind of do the things that maybe we don't want to do, but it's for the good of the country. And I think sometimes there's going to be some harsh decisions that need to be made. Now, I wouldn't want to be Prime Minister. Obviously, with my spiel just then, I think I would make, great Prime Minister.
That's so interesting that you said that, because it's a very difficult job. And as
so difficult.
Sunak tweeted himself, he's putting himself to serve the country, which is an amazing role. But a lot of people are just talking about his wealth, because obviously
Rishi is
rich. Rishi is rich. He is
so rich.
Twice.
Technically, though, it's not him that is rich. It's his wife and her family that are rich. He married into money.
Talk to someone who's married to money, and they'll say the same thing. He's worth twice that of Prince Charles, worth 730 million. But look, I think these conversations are irrelevant. Not our conversations to have, whether or not his wealth will, affect his leadership. Of course not.
I wouldn't have thought so, but also it would be the only thing that where it comes into question, and this comes into question, and this is usually to do with anything to do with taxes, is whether or not they tax the rich. There's always been a thing about, and that's the difference, with Conservatives, Labour and stuff, is do you tax the very rich? And they always it only tax that. So we'll see.
It remains to be seen, because obviously a lot of people in the UK are facing cost of living crises, and this will raise questions over that exact question. But let's jump into our next. Enough politics.
Yeah, this bit is the best bit, because we get to announce the top men's players added to the Mubadala World Tennis Championship lineup. So the one you have been waiting for. The Mubadala World Tennis Championship is kicking off in Abu Dhabi from December 16th and 18th at the International Tennis Centre at Zayed Sports City, Abu Dhabi. So Lovin Abu Dhabi is a very proud media partner of this event. So we have the exclusive announcement for you this morning.
Yes, we do. Guys, this is it. British tennis star Cameron Norrie will make his championship debut in Abu Dhabi this December. Super exciting news for tennis fans and all fans. The news follows that of world number 1 Alcaraz, world number 3 Casper Ruud, who is the 2022 US Open semi-finalist, Francis Tiafoe, and defending champion Andrei Rublev will battle it out in the capital. The championship will also feature a women's match on day 1 as world number 2 Ons Jabeur returns to defend her title against Emma Raducanu, the 2021 US Open champion. Huge names set to come down to Abu Dhabi in December. We cannot wait.
I am so excited. I went last year and I've been actually a couple of times. It is fantastic. Great day out. Also, great day out not just for, friends and family. Not just for tennis players, for friends and family. You can do so much and it is great. And tickets start from just 95 dirhams for adults and 45 dirhams for children, with a 20% discount on the 3-day packages and 15% discount on group bookings of 15 or more. So get those tickets.
You are so right about that. The amazing thing about these type of events is you want to bring your kids. It's a day out, right?
Exactly.
And although they may not be as excited as Cameron Norrie about, we are
big tennis fans over here,
yes,
by the way.
Yes, you're a big tennis fan. So, and we love to see the British number 1 coming. Very exciting. But to bring the kids along, there's a lot going on for them as well. So there's games, there's activities, there's meet and greets, there's
loads of F&B as well, so you can feed them, enjoy.
It's a whole day out. So there's action on the court, there's action off the court, and it's an amazing family day. So get those tickets in advance. Yeah. It's huge. This is kind of an annual event, much loved tennis event and just sporting event in the country, and the fact that it's happening right up to Christmas, it's kind of so basically my mom is here And right up to Christmas, she always goes down and we go down. It's nearly like an annual family event for us. And it's like it's the Christmas traditions that we build here, family traditions that we build here
100%.
leading up to the holidays. It's a lot of fun. So if you want to be down there with us, get your tickets. And by the way, very reasonable value tickets to be able to see the world's top tennis players.
I mean,
this
is why I love this country, because when do you see the top tennis players in the world play for this price, and also like these activities? Like, if you go to like UK is Wimbledon. If you go to Wimbledon, you see see the same players. Obviously, it's a Grand Slam, so it's slightly different, but it's not really like so kid friendly. There's not that much to actually do when you're there. I mean, it's an experience and it's lovely.
The queues are great.
The queues are great. Strawberries and cream is even better. That's what you do there. But here, you've got the people, you've got the entertainment, you've got the activities. You know, everybody can just there's something for everybody.
For everyone. Speaking of there's something for everyone, if you have a friend who would like to win this F5 athleisure wear, please tag them ASAP because the show's almost over. Massive thank you to you, Amy, for joining us on this Tuesday morning.
Thanks so much for having me. And you could also, wear it to the Mumbai Tennis Championship if you wanted to. You and your babe rocking it up, looking cool in your active leisure.
Matchy. And guys, tomorrow we are very excited. We have a star of Dubai Bling, Farhana Bodi, joining us on the show. If you have questions for her, please drop them into the DM because I know everyone has questions about Dubai Bling.
People have been binge watching. I was listening to Chris Fay today on the show, and like people calling in being like, I've watched them all.
Yeah, I finished it last night.
Did you?
Loved it. Yeah.
Casey, if you didn't spot, Casey was in the crowd of one of the shots. She was at the wedding
twice. Guys, that is it for us on the Lovin Dubai show. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me. Thanks for tuning in.
Hello everyone, it's Hala Bassam from Smashy TV. Are you interested in the latest tech and business news in the region? Then make sure to check out our show Tech Bil Arabi on Smashy TV app and on our website www.smashy.tv. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at Smashy TV. Smashy TV for the driven, the dreamers and the doers from Monday to Friday at 10 a.m.